I just got off the phone with my buddy, Jonathan Poole. He's the tournament director for United States Disc Golf Championships, the USDGC. And I just found out he's going to be coming by the factory. He's actually checking out the toboggan for 2026 Worlds. I thought it would be cool to show him the fundraiser that we've been working on for USDGC. This is just a plastic test, but I wanted to document kind of the process of me showing him what we're thinking about doing for this year's fundraiser disc, which is part of the partner program that they have through DGU. So he's going to be here soon. I'm going to show him a couple blends. We're going to go from there and see what his thoughts and his reactions are on these potential USDGC fundraisers. All right, he'll be here in a little bit. Stay tuned. All right, so since it was a unique opportunity to have you in town, I started putting together some of the USDGC stuff. I want to give you a little display here of what we got. So this was I believe that was the first one we did, right? That was the Flex.
Yep. Crystal
Flex Luna with the sparkle. Was there 500 of those? I think we always do 500, right?
In that range is where we've been, yeah.
And then that was the Zone OS from last year. These were just early samples, which those sold really well too.
Oh yeah.
But you always got to set that bar higher. So trying to figure out fundraisers can be tough sometimes, but you know the importance of them as a tournament director. I mean.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And give the fans what they want.
Yeah, you got to. The fans enjoy it. It helps a great event. So the buzzsaw has been really hot for us, and I know you've seen it a little bit. I think we dropped these last year at USDGC in person. Mm-hmm. So. We're just now getting into the custom side of these because the stock's caught up and starting to play around with some cool stuff. So the first thought was to try to do like this red, white, and blue sparkle look maybe, but the only sparkles I have are small.
Okay.
And obviously the big ones look better, but we really, when you start looking at it, the blue really doesn't match, and kind of want to keep that United States theme with the USDGC. So.
Dig it.
Yep. So that got the thought going, and literally 2 hours before you got here, I talked to production and they whipped these up. So they're not dialed in 100% yet, but I think this is a winner, and I wanted to see what you thought. So the nice thing is you can clearly see the red, white, and blue theme.
Yeah, especially on the bottom.
Yep. Yeah. So all the saw blades would be red, white, or blue, and then we would kind of keep the jawbreaker in that theme of only using the red, white, and blue. So it's an ESP saw blade with a Z jawbreaker fused to it.
Yeah, those are beautiful. You did this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure I heard you right.
Within an hour of me telling them you're going to be here, they had whipped these together. So. Luckily, the buzzsaw has been up and running, so it made it a little easier. But
as popular as that's been, it's probably stayed in, right?
Yeah, we've had it on the whole time since we've started prototyping, basically. So, but this seems like a perfect thing for USDGC.
No, I like it. I mean, our USDGC partners have supported us for many years, and they've, like you said, we've set the bar high, so they're always excited to see what's coming next. I like the fact that this extends beyond just the Innova fan base. I mean, obviously the Champion Rock carried us for many, many years, going all the way back to 2001. And so now we're doing some different things, and you guys are doing some different things. But, we just love the opportunity to do little collabs like this with you guys and take care of our people.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been going to USDGC for, this will be our fourth year now, or third or fourth, and we love it. I mean, it's a great time.
Awesome.
It's great to be in Vendor Village, hanging out with everybody, seeing all our friends and stuff. Weather's always beautiful.
I mean, one thing we're excited about this year that I don't know that we've gotten into yet, but the village will change from what you've seen in the past. So like now, as soon as you walk in, you'll walk into this mega structure that's the new Fan Hospitality Pavilion, and the stage will be in it.
Oh, really?
So our pro shop will be in it, the food will be around it, the video screen will be inside it. So, I mean, I'm really excited to kind of go to the next level.
Yeah.
For just fan comfort, a little bit of protection against the weather.
Sure.
But it's usually beautiful in the Carolinas in October. But
yeah.
I think this is going to be a good move. People are on their feet a lot during the day.
Sure.
And then obviously if it rains, like, we're super golden because we're going to have a huge place where people can sit comfortably and watch their heroes do their thing.
How long's the event been running now? 27?
This is 27.
Yeah, 27 years.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that? You know, like a lot of courses, people are saying, oh, they're outdated from back in the day. Memorial was one that you saw, like it couldn't keep up with the Pro Tour, just, you know, due to restrictions from, you know, closing down parks and stuff like that. How have you been able to adjust that with that course?
Well, Winthrop has been an amazing host, first and foremost. They see a lot of value in all the attention that we bring. What's a fairly small school, but
sure.
You know, I mentioned it's a big piece of property. So the course has grown and stretched, and we're now filling up a lot more than we were in 1999 when all this began. I think the reason it continues to work from a course standpoint is the course is good. Like we're not changing too much each year. I mean, it flows right. It makes sense from an event standpoint.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily need to be longer. You know, it just needs to be set up and dialed in right. So we'll still move OBs and we'll introduce different obstacles and plant trees here and there. But I think the course will continue to serve us well here for a while. I guess what I'm really more focused on is the event side. I mean, the tournament, I mean, it runs itself. PDJ comes in, they help oversee that. Sure. You know, they kind of run the tournament, we run the show. So there are just event boxes that property checks that maybe others don't. So we're motivated to make it work. Like, we're motivated to make it work. And then when you sprinkle in the history, you know, I mean, 30 however many majors there, I'd have to go back. I think this will be 34 majors.
Wow.
Just there. So the fact that it keeps going back, it's got to be one of the most, you know, videoed, photographed, written about, talked about courses in the world. And I think it's a bucket list experience for a lot of people. I mean, when people are showing up and they're getting engaged on 17 green and then coming back the next year to get married on 17 green, that kind of, there's a glimpse of like, okay, well, this means a little something different than just,
absolutely,
you know,
a typical
course.
I mean, when you think about world titles, people compare USDGC titles right up there with that, you know, and that's a big, I mean, you think about Will Shoestrick and even Climo, you know, Doss, Paul Macbeth, some of those, you know, if they didn't have a USDGC win, would their records look that good? I don't know.
When I look back on the full history of it, you know, most of the media, especially the live media, was all sort of pioneered there. And so one of the things that the players began to realize is that if I win here, my whole career changes. Like, if you end your season winning there,
right, you
can call whatever manufacturer you want and probably get whatever deal you want.
Exactly.
So, and then I think because of the success of the Innova Rock, I mean, the Champion Rock that we started selling in 2001, it just enabled us to pay players enough, even international players. They're like, well, this is the event that we can go to, and even if we don't win, if we break even, it's a win.
Yep.
So we were able to always attract top players, pay them pretty well, and we could afford to try other things in the event side. And if we got it right, we learned from it and we got better. And if it was totally stupid, probably my fault, then I'm like, okay, well, we won't do that again, but we're going to do something different. We just were able to figure things out.
Yeah.
But I do think with the players in the ring, like Ken especially would always talk about the ring. He's like, oh, I like the money and I like all that, but man, I want that. He flashes those 5 gold rings.
Yeah.
And that's something that never been done. But and I think the hospitality vibe for players was always real strong. I was like, we're going to treat you like rock stars.
Yeah.
And at the time we created this, like we didn't play tournaments where it was 1 round a day. It was get up in the morning, go to the park, play around, hurry to lunch, come back, play around, relax in the evening, repeat.
Yep.
You know, it wasn't set up at the time for the athlete to perform at his or her best.
Sure.
And it didn't translate well to the general public. Courses all over the place, weird tee times. You know, so I was like, well, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Let's just build a golf tournament. Right. 1 round a day, tee times, you know when it's coming, and it's totally set up. And your meals are going to be at the course, and all the water and all the drinks and everything you need. And that was different.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that wasn't the norm at that time. So being the ones that kind of pioneered some of those things, not all of those things, but some of those things, the players were like, okay, this is legit. This dude, like this whole thing is good. And that's just fueled them. It's fueled us, and it's, fueled, and seeing the influence that it's had over other tournaments around the world.
Oh yeah.
Those things just drive you to just want to keep getting better, and obviously bringing in partners like we have here, and them truly seeing value. I've turned down a lot of sponsorships because I didn't just want the check, which sounds kind of weird, but it's like I want you to get it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And so the people that resonates with, I've got sponsors that have not missed a year.
Right. Yeah.
You
can mark us down. We're there. we plan our schedule around it now, so it's a great time.
We greatly appreciate the support. I know the fans do. It's always cool to have something like this, bring in the red, white, and blue flavor. As I'm sure the fans are gonna love this.
Where do you normally sell the partner discs?
Well, we have the USDGC partner program, so people pay. It's just a sponsorship of the event, but one of the perks to being a partner is you get special access. A lot of times it's exclusive releases.
Sure.
So with something like this, we'll notify all of our current USDGC partners. We'll let them know when they're going to drop. We'll send them some pictures. They know that if the partners buy them all, then it's an exclusive release.
Yeah.
If you don't buy them all and there's 50 left over, then we'll probably put those up at DGU, Disc Golf United Pro Shop, which is really the official pro shop of the USDGC. And that model has been working well for us.
Yeah.
But when we drop these small batch, the really hot stuff, usually they're like, they jump all over it. They want to know exactly when they're going live and how many they can get, and they grab them, and everybody wins. We get the funding to make this thing possible. They get something cool. They get a story behind it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Usually.
Yeah.
So it works.
Yeah, it does work, and we're competitive, and obviously Innova and Discraft, they're competitors, but it's fun to have that friendly rivalry, and for us, it makes us want to step up our game. And it's a little piece of the pie that we're trying to compete against, Innova with, but it's exciting to be able to keep doing that. And I think, this was the first year that we ever did a fundraiser together, and we tied Paul into that. Obviously, there's history there and the victories that he's had there, and the fans got to be super stoked when they can get a piece of history. Innova and Discraft releasing a fundraiser together. It's through USDGC, which is an Innova event, so there's a lot of history and excitement there too. So,
well, I think at its core, both companies, have lived it.
Right.
Our owners, they play, they design courses, they go to tournaments, they support tournaments. We've lived the authentic disc golf life.
Sure.
And I've always looked at the competitive side of the industry no differently than I would us being on a card in a tournament.
Yeah.
We can be buds, and we may or may not talk depending on how we're feeling during the round, but I'm there to perform my best, and I hope my best is better than your best.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, when we sign our scorecards and head to the parking lot,
we're responsible for what we did.
We can, and then you just switch hats, and we can be friends and we can hang out. And I think that's what it's important to preserve that.
Yeah.
In the game, and I think over the years we've obviously been hyper competitive, from the teams to all sorts of different things. But I do think that, and I won't speak for the other manufacturers, but I do think that's something that's really kind of set us apart, is the real authenticity to the game and to the community and giving back. So again, just grateful for the opportunity to do something like this, and and have you on board.
Yeah, we both started disc golf and we didn't know how big it would get or what the future was. And even before that, the founders before that, there wasn't even baskets in the ground, or it wasn't as common. So we've been growing this grassroots thing, and it's starting to get more competitive, obviously, as more manufacturers and things come in. But I think it's really nice. It's special to us, and we appreciate you guys letting us be involved, and we take that serious, and that's why we want to make sure that we're going above and beyond for you guys to help fundraise for a great event, because it's not about Discraft Innova at that point. It's about the fan experience, like you said, and I think USDGC is up there as a flagship event, and it's special. You're getting close to hitting 30 years with that event. That's
hard to believe.
That's hard to believe.
A lot of gray in the beard that wasn't there when I started all this. But,
yeah.
I guess the only other point that I would make that I think is important is, we're sponsorship, partnership. I mean, at its core, you're getting to know the person and the business that you're partnering with.
Yeah.
And that's 30 years in the business. I've never been here.
Sure.
But I mean, this is, in my mind, part of walking that walk. It's like I've gotten to know you guys better. I understand what your business goals are, how we can help meet that, how we can showcase new product, how we can get you in front of fans, things like that. I mean, I do that for all partners.
Yeah.
Like, that's the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
So it was just cool to have the opportunity to be trucking through pure Michigan and have a chance to make a quick pit stop. I mean, the fact that you crank these things out literally today is still, a mind blown. But, just grateful to give back and give value to everybody involved with this thing. Like, I think if we stay true to that, we'll be fine. Like, we can just keep on trucking. I don't know how many more years or decades I have, but I still feel like I got a lot of gas in the tank, and this event still, like, I can still see things that we're just not there yet.
What a great time hanging out with Jonathan. If you want to come hang out with Discraft at USDGC and see what all the magic's about, go to USDGC.com for more information. Tickets are available now. We hope to see you there. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have some really cool product, and we're looking forward to watching some good disc golf with some great people. So we'll see you out there. Appreciate it.